Y'all have to forgive me. I just woke up. I had a little nap.
Let me get some light on the subject. I mean, we've got light behind us, but
I probably need the overhead light on.
yeah.
Oh boy, I tell you, little nap, boy, knocks you right out sometimes. Oh, that's better. You see us now.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just
But you're
I
not on
conked
here.
out. Well, I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Well, actually, I got up at 5. I got up, messed around, then I laid down for about an hour.
Move your feet.
My coffee pot went off, woke me up. So I've been
Okay.
waking up early. I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know. Man, it's just the way the bear comes out of hibernation in me. I reckon. I don't know. And sometimes it can be the weather. I'll start it.
He gets behind. He starts. There you go.
Did you mute this?
It is muted. It's been muted for hours.
Oh, that's the real me too. Man,
Yeah.
you get to see my sleepy face. Says we're connected. The volume must be turned way down on this thing. Oh shoot, I got the wrong one there. Live check. Let's see.
We don't want to hear it.
I want to see it.
Right.
The words. I want to see the words.
Well, hopefully you get to see the
So,
words.
it's been one of them kind of couple days.
Yeah.
We left our get together. What, Thursday? It was
Yep. Thursday.
We left there on Thursday. It was kind of cloudy. It got cloudy the day before we left.
I'll be right
And
back.
and we are here in Valdez. It's a beautiful ride down, though. We got to see not the whole mountains, but a lot of the mountains. We got to see
Oh my gosh, it was gorgeous.
some of the tops in between. A lot of waterfalls. Just a beautiful drive. If you've ever made it, some people have made it. But right now, today is real Alaska, is what my understanding is from the guy at the laundromat. So we went ahead and did laundry yesterday. Met some friends from the from the meetup, RV in Alaska to a rally from the campground. So it's been nice. We had
We
a
had
lot
a good time.
had a great time. Food was great. Campground was pretty good. It was actually dry there from all the flooding they had from before, back
they
early in the
seem-
spring.
I posted that video.
Yeah, Jerry Childers says it's pretty warm down there where he's at, 117 in Lynchfield Park.
Oh, and it's a high today of 55.
A high day of here, 55. So I'll take this over the 117 any day. But yeah, we wish it was, somewhat sunnier, and so we could really see. We seen it Prince William Sound when we came in where we're camped. We're right on the bay, and it's really beautiful here. I will say one thing from going to town yesterday, and I'm gonna get this out here right now.
Uh-oh.
This place is extremely clean, really clean, and they have these big trash cans everywhere. You don't see no trash on the ground
Oh,
here.
it's gorgeous.
I wish all places were like that. I mean, they have cans for everybody to use. They have small
Yep.
trash cans everywhere. I love it. I just wish more places had trash for you to take the trash and stuff. It motivates me to see that. And the reflection of that is very clean. It's probably the cleanest places we've been in Alaska.
Yep, definitely.
This place is extremely clean and beautiful. And that said, we're just moving on.
That's
But
it.
Mobile Tech said got 101 over at his house.
Oh,
in the valley.
Lordy. Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's always been hot. I think it bothers people now more because when I was a kid, I remember it getting into the hundreds. I mean, it got hot. It got hot.
Yeah, I
We
remember.
run down the water hose, cool off, and go back to it again.
August. The
Wasn't no
dog.
bottle of water. You didn't go in no house with no bottle of water. No, you had a water hose out there. You get that water hose, boy. Oh, there's the two of us. Hello, miss y'all.
Hey!
Hope to see you soon. Oh yeah.
We might visit you on our way down.
Yeah, I still got to get my I got to get my air conditioner on order.
If we're welcome. If we're welcome.
If they're going to be there when we get there.
Right,
They should be there
yeah.
when we get there. We'll be there right there 1st of September, I'm sure. Well, at least that's what we're hoping for anyway.
Yeah.
There
Cross
is
your fingers.
there is I don't know if Daryl or Kim's been looking at it, but I've been looking at it, Daryl, so you know.
We watched a lot today.
I've been busy this morning watching the news, trying to get caught up on it. I hate having to watch it, but you got to get caught up on stuff. But anyway, the fires.
Oh man.
When we came up here, shortly after we got here, there was like 250 fires. Then it went up to 390, then around 500. Well, this morning,
Ugh.
I'm like, nothing's so bad. That's a lot of fires, y'all.
Yes, a lot.
So we're gonna have to peekaboo our route to see if we can get the way we want to go. Right now, Daryl, I'll tell you, I looked at it on the Canadian fire map and everything, and it don't look so great. Like I say, I don't know where they're all burning. All they do is give you a red streak on the map. You know, this red area is where fires are at. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to check and see if the roads are open and we can go the way we want to go.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so y'all know, there's people from our group that we had dinner with last night. They're leaving today. Some of them don't like the way the weather's been up here. They've been up here and it's been cloudy and rainy about the whole time. So a lot of people are leaving, which I guess that's a prerogative. I mean, you can do what you need to do, but it seems to be a lot of money to spend to have to turn around and just go back. But
Yeah, Mobile Tech, 900 fires.
900 fires is what it said on the
And
thing
their
this
fires
morning.
are not little.
There's
Phew.
400 or 500 of them just out of control. They did say there's an Australian group coming in from of 1,000, I think is what they said.
Somebody from France.
And there's France coming. I mean, they got people here from all over the world. Norway, Holland, I think, was on there.
Right.
Finland, for all over Europe, Africa. They got
Of course,
African,
America.
They got African kids coming. I
Yeah.
was watching the guy. One kid talk about that he never fought a fire where a foot below it, it's on fire.
Yeah,
It's like
because of the way the moss grows.
The moss grows above, kind of as an air trap there, I guess. And when it burns in the ground like that, it's thick and it burns through it. And the top don't burn, but underneath it burns.
Yeah.
So I don't know how all that works with the ground up here. I know the ground when you get out in the woods, you walk on, it's real soft. It's like walking on carpet.
Yeah, definitely.
But I guess that comes from the way the way the land is with the snow and everything and the ice pack and all that. But
Yeah, that's a lot of fires. That's a lot of smoke.
a lot of fires. A lot of fires.
And what they say, it's down in New York City. I mean, the smoke is down in New York City.
It's forecast to be there,
Kansas,
I think
all over that
tomorrow,
area.
There's a cold front moving. I watched a lot of weather and stuff this morning. I'm weathered out. I'll tell you, I'm weathered out. I'll take me a couple Quaaludes.
I'm ready. I'm ready for it to clear up myself.
Yeah, so hopefully we're gonna get some clear weather tomorrow. There's a few things we want to do. We want to go to the fish hatchery here and everything.
Gotta have content.
They got a museum that we might go check out while we're here. It's supposed to be pretty cool. We seen the Marine Front terminal yesterday because Valdez, or Valdez, ever how you pronounce it, is the terminal where they had the big oil spill, and this is where the Alaskan pipeline comes in. I guess they bring in ships and fill them full of oil here.
Yeah.
But I don't know how far. I don't know if they do that right in the bay here. They do it. Sometimes they have sea buoys out. Maybe they have that now. I don't know. I don't know how they fill the ships here. I don't know if they come all the way in or what. I don't know.
Did you lose your, Yep.
It went away.
Yep.
Our internet, it's weird.
It's working on the phone.
It's working good on the phone. So I don't know. So anyway, that's kind of what we've been up to.
Yeah.
So I come out of hibernation, I think. Been tracking the fires. So I took me a nap.
Yeah, he took him a nap.
She fixed me a nice egg sandwich this morning for breakfast, y'all. I was so happy.
He had a big breakfast yesterday, y'all.
I like.
He likes to eat. You do. He's a foodie.
I
He's a foodie.
like a lot of things. But I like food. Like a few people do. Can't help it.
Well, tonight he's eating keto. Because we're
I
having
like it keto.
sockeye salmon, cauliflower rice, and some green beans.
So I got a new shirt on. We went to the laundry yesterday. Got to wash my new.
Oh,
my new,
got mine too.
Valdez shirt. Valdez.
Yep.
See, it's not right there. It's not backwards. It's something wrong with it.
It's backwards. It's okay. It'll
Might
show
be
up there.
It might be there. Okay. We're successfully connected. I'm still waking up. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm not all here yet. And I was
Oh,
sleeping hard. She grabbed my leg, and I thought I was dreaming or reaming or something.
somebody's about to attack him.
No.
See, he showed up there just fine.
What was I dreaming about?
I have no
Does
idea.
this shirt have anything on the back of it?
Yeah, it has a It says Valdez. It has a wolf on the bottom.
Oh, cool.
And
I'm trying to get me some light color shirts for the desert. I have so many dark color shirts, you know.
But I'm not letting him wear that shirt to work on the rig.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's right. He's got plenty of those.
When I get out messing around, I forget what shirts I have on, and
I
if
have
I
to
have
keep
a
an
good
eye
one
on him.
on, then I get put in the corner. I get time out. Time out stuff. I can't handle it, y'all. It's just tough business.
Oh, my
Daryl
God.
knows what I mean.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Anyway, so we're in Valdez, and it's pretty when you can see it.
That's such as our luck. The guy at the laundromat, I think, was pretty honest. He says, "Hey," he says, "even though they say it's a cloudy, wetter summer, he says I've been up here for 4 years, and every summer it's been kind of like this."
Yep.
He says you might get a week stretch where you get 3 good days. He says, but you don't get 2 and 3 weeks of solid sunshiny weather here. It just don't happen. That's what he was telling me. So I think a guy that's lived here 4 years should know what the weather's like.
Exactly.
So I'm just saying.
Hello, Heather.
You have to understand that's how it is up here. And there's people, they're already burned out on it. They're leaving
Alaska.
from our group.
Okay, we're going to ask Heather, how's the smoke and what route are you coming up?
You gotta watch.
They're coming to Alaska. They're in Canada right now.
Oh, well, when I looked at the map,
something.
Alberta still got fires, but on the way we came up, it's not real bad. Other than till you get to Fort Nelson, and there's fires up there. So,
but we wanted to go to Cassiar back.
But right now, I don't know about that. We'll have to get with Daryl and Kim and him and talk about that to let y'all know what route we're taking back.
All
Wasn't
right.
easy, but hello, round. Oh, that's Kent. Hey, Kent. RV Frida. Hey, I love Valdez. Do they still feed the eagles? Love your videos. RV Frida. Hey, Frida, was the when you were here, was it any sun at all?
Because we haven't gotten to see any.
We ain't got to see a whole lot. She'll shoot
so
me a
if there
shot
was
here.
eagles out there, we can't see them.
And the fish aren't here yet. This is July, and the salmon have not come in, and they haven't even got to the hatchery yet. Now, there is wildlife around the hatchery. We're going to go there. Hopefully, we'll get a clear day before we leave, Sunday or Monday or something. It's supposed to clear off Thursday, but every time we see a forecast a couple days out, it's not like that at all. It hasn't been happening that way. It's not right. It's not. I don't know if they don't know how to predict the weather here or what the heck, you know?
The mountains predict the weather, I can tell you that.
But yesterday was really kind of nice yesterday.
It was.
We got to see the bay.
Yeah.
We were downtown, but you could feel the change when we were down to Marina before
it started getting cool.
That wind was coming in that bay, man. It got cold down there.
And guess what followed?
Rain.
And fog.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of fog.
We're right here on
I don't know if it's fog or low clouds.
It's an invergence. That's what they call it.
An invergence?
It's an invergence. I'm know about much more other stuff.
Okay. We came from Banff.
Oh, RV Frida says it was nice and clear when she was here. They were feeding the eagles. But it ain't that way now, hon, I'll tell you. We came from Banff, Lake Louise. Okay, that's the way we come.
There is smoke.
They're in the ice fields. They're up by the ice fields and are heading. And in Hinton, now headed to Grand Prairie in the morning. There's smoke. Yep.
Well, Frida, you were lucky.
Yeah, you were lucky.
I was there in April.
I was there in April, yeah. Well, now that's the thing. In the colder time period.
May.
May, yeah. It might. I don't know if it was cold. I don't know. From what I've seen with the weather, it wasn't that nice over here then either.
Well, we were in Denali Memorial Day weekend, or Memorial Day
That's when we got up
week, and it snowed, rained, and
Sleeted
sleeted on us. and the wind blew like it does down in the desert.
It was
We
like
were like,
pick your
geez, come
pick your
on.
winter gear for the day we had our hikes. But hey, it's a beautiful place though, man. We had a
Gorgeous,
couple of days
gorgeous.
there.
I can't complain about that. That was,
The place
it
is
was
beautiful here. I just wish we could see more of it. That's probably the only thing. It
exactly.
is beautiful. We just wish we could see more of it. I know somebody says, "Well, quit you whining. You got to be in Alaska." I know it.
But if you're here, you want to see. I mean, we came all this way. Come on, Alaska, show up.
But now we aren't burning up. We're very comfortable.
Oh, that's true. I'm
We're
sorry,
having
y'all are
the
dealing with the heat.
yeah. But
Oof.
so over where we're from, it's a lot of rain and wetness. It's raining.
Yep.
Been raining in Florida. Hot and muggy.
Yep.
That's what we're
Oof.
used to.
Yeah. I'm really glad we're not there. I mean, I miss the kids, but I don't miss that weather. Nope.
Well, it's the way it is.
It
It's like the weather
is.
is up here. They have those
Exactly.
years, I guess, where it's just going to be the way it is here.
Well,
So
they did say that the almanac has it flipped. That it May and June were supposed to be rainy, and then July and August are supposed to be clear.
yeah.
We'll see about that.
So another thing I want to tell you, one of the weather reports this morning, a lot of fires down in Canada are caused by lightning strikes. It ain't people doing it, but it is lightning because we watched this guy's video this morning. He overlapped the timeline was when the fire started, and the fires usually start 12 to 24 hours after the lightning strike.
Yeah.
And they're out there in no man's land. By the time you would think that the Canadians would be watching it and fly a group in to put that smoldering fire out. It's small then, but they
Yeah.
don't get to them soon enough till they gotten big. So I don't know what this guy was using to look, what satellites he was looking at, but to me that would be a good instrument to know where you got
Exactly.
those lightning strikes. You could put firefighters in there after the storm clears and start hunting down. Or anyway, put landing strips out in the forest. Just take a bulldozer and a grinder and go put some of they can land those seaplanes. There's lakes everywhere. So I mean I don't know. I'm not a fire preventer kind of person to know what's going on
Well,
with all that. But they would know where the lightning strikes are because the satellites
exactly.
can tell them.
And we noticed that there's no, like in the lower 48, there's national forest places where
Well,
you can
there's
go camp and whatnot.
well there's fire towers too. So
But
I think during
they
high
don't have
I haven't
forest
seen them.
fire roads up here.
Yeah, they don't. I ain't seen that many. No,
No.
I ain't seen that
So,
many. Where they actually cut a swath to manage fire. I
exactly.
mean, I don't know. I don't know.
They
I'm
have
not
those all over
Canadian.
Georgia.
Oh yeah, they on fire roads are everywhere down there,
Right
buddy.
behind right behind the house where we used to live.
Oh,
They had a big one.
it's like a highway back there.
Yeah.
In some places, it's even. Well, what they do with the power lines, they really cut each side of them really wide. So if there's a storm and a power line drops, it don't have a chance to get into the big timber. It's just going to be right there
Yeah.
where the ground
Yeah.
they can and they have I guess sensors out or I don't know what they have out. They know where to look for it.
So
They-
Freedom
They're
wants to know if
they're
we're
after.
going to chicken.
Right now, I'd probably say no. I don't know. It just depends on the weather.
Yeah.
Our plans are to kind of get back down
Hey, Ann.
because now we kind of worry about this weather. It might take us longer to get through Canada the last time because we might have to be detoured. I was seeing where they were detouring people in a lot of these places and shutting down roads. So I don't want to get caught in all that. I'm pulling a rig.
Mobile Tech, you would think they would use those. I
Yeah.
just don't know how they're dealing with it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Hey, Victor Deb. You're not late. We were late getting on. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I keep looking around the camera,
Uh,
but I can't see the TV.
uh,
Um,
yeah. I don't know what all. They don't. It's a big country, and it's got one of the largest timber areas in the world. I didn't know Canada was such.
oh my
It's a
gosh.
massive country. It's way bigger than the United. It's part of North America, but it's way bigger than the United States. It's like the second largest country in the world.
Yeah, you can almost put what? 3 Alaskas in it or something? It's
Well, they said the
huge.
fires they have now. They said the fires have now. They burn enough to be the size of the state of South Carolina
Yeah.
with already the timber that's burnt, and I think build a couple million homes with all the lumber that's gone up.
It's horrible.
It's
Horrible.
I hate to see it for them. It's so bad. It's terrible.
Yeah.
And they've also lost a 19-year-old firefighter female.
A tree fell on her.
Tree fell on her. I seen that on the news. I watched a lot of news about fires and stuff this morning, and I've been looking for a couple days. It looked like they finally caught up with some more recent stuff on YouTube, because it's really hard to get any kind of local news. I got Alaska streaming, but they talk about all the garbage in the 48, lower 48.
Yeah.
It's hard to get. You have to sit there and wait for them to talk. And if they do talk about anything about Canadian fires,
Well, and you know.
it's best just to go to YouTube.
Exactly. And when we were in the lower 48, I think a bird just hit our rig. In the lower 48, you can't get Alaskan weather. You have to put that in specifically to get that.
Yeah, you have to go through the websites and all that. So it's and a lot of times you get to these places that they don't even talk about what they're advertising. It's a totally different thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's goofy.
But anyway,
see if I can get back on here again. It looks like
my
chat don't want to work.
I'm thinking the next time I come to Alaska. I mean, our kids want to come, and we don't know when that's going to be. But I think the next time I come, I want to be on a cruise, so I can see the stuff that roads don't go to here.
Yeah, that's quite
There's a lot.
Quite a bit of that here.
Yeah. You have to take a bush plane to get in there.
Well, they got 8 national parks here, and you can only drive to 3 of them.
Yeah. So
anyway, it's just the way it is.
And how many fires they have here in Alaska? Hardly any.
Right. I don't
3?
think they've had that many here. Maybe 4 or 5.
No major ones.
Nothing super major.
No.
So from what we've seen, though, what they did have, man, they got it snuffed.
Oh,
they were
quickly,
after it.
yeah.
They were really after it.
Yeah.
But they also, I think, have firefighters fighting down and helping Canada.
Well, and the other thing is, it's sunny over there and it's raining over here.
Yeah, the weather here has probably knocked a lot of fires down. And they have some places, I think, where, like in Fairbanks, and I've seen on the thing where they don't want you having.
Right.
There's some burn ban kind of thing going on,
Yeah. Yeah, hey. Because you've got that few that they don't put their fires out in the fire pit.
We've seen that. We've put out, some fires. People. Well, we always running up on that because we're out here. We're out away, and people always don't put their fires out. You always supposed to put water on it. If you ain't got water, do it with dirt. Cover it with dirt.
So I'm going to go there for my 80th birthday.
Heather Randolph says it's been raining almost our entire time so far. She here?
Hey, that's good. She's in Canada.
On the drive up?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
That's good. What road are y'all on?
Well, they're coming up through the way we came. Up from
because Banff. They're in Banff. Okay.
Yeah, they're coming up the Canadian. I guess the Canadian. They haven't got to the Alaskan Highway yet.
Right.
They're on their way to Dawson City's where that starts.
Uh-huh.
Dawson City or Dawson Creek?
Dawson Creek.
Dawson Creek. Yeah, it starts in Dawson Creek.
Yep.
Dawson City's on the other end of everything.
Right. Yeah.
It's been raining almost our entire time so far. Well, that's good.
And
that's good. Maybe that'll. Well, now when I was looking at the map, the fires are not as bad over on the way we came up as it is on the other one.
Cassiar?
Cassiar. Yeah. I gotta wake up.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin Cook wants to know. Let me answer mine first because yours is long and drawn out.
Mine ain't long.
Yes, it is. I was an interior designer. I basically did computer-aided drafting.
She was a homemaker. That was our deal.
Well,
she was
when the kids were babies. Then I went to school.
I made a living. She took care of the home and the babies. Because I wanted a wife that wanted to be home with the kids. We're traditional.
But before we retired, that's what I did.
Then she went to college.
Yep.
Put her through college and, she got her degree and then she worked for a few different companies.
Yep.
Worked for myself. Worked for Home Depot and their design department. Then moved on from these jobs to a really good high-paying job out of New York. She worked at home in the 90s.
I did.
In the early 2000s.
I worked from home before it was even popular.
Yeah, it was even. Well, this company was cutting edge. It was the biggest design firm in the world.
Yeah.
And they had, 300 something designers or something like that.
A lot,
Specialists. Yeah,
a lot.
they had a
Yeah,
bunch of
it
people.
was a
They were all
big.
over the world.
It was
And she
huge.
had one of them
But
jobs.
that's okay. You know, hey,
And me, I was
9/11 put it out though.
I was Navy, active duty Navy for 10 years, and then from my Navy time, I went to work for Lockheed for a couple months.
A couple months.
Then I got, then I got a civil service back in the Navy as a civilian, DOD, and I retired with 30 right at 38 years
Yep.
total time, civil service time and military time combined.
And I had to tell him he was
Was-
done.
Yeah. And I was gonna go. I was gonna go all the way to 40. I've had 42 years in if I went to full retirement, but
Why?
it was only $100 more. It
Yeah.
wasn't. And the math.
It
figuring
wasn't worth
at
his
the end.
health.
Yeah, it was.
Just to put it that
I was
way.
I was really getting stressed there towards the end, but I love what I did. I mean, I loved being around the folks. I had a lot of good folks.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I really did. I learned a lot.
Kevin says thank you, sir.
Oh well, thank you. I've been blessed. I've been so
Yes.
blessed. I just the people make a difference in your life. I mean, whether you
They
like them or
do.
you don't, you learn from the bad ones as well. If you get what I mean, you learn from the bad ones and you watch them make their mistakes. So, well, I don't think I
Oh,
want to do that.
exactly.
But
Exactly.
a lot of good folks in your life, and I was totally blessed. I was receptive. I was young, but I didn't have an attitude like I knew everything because hell, I know I didn't. But in today's terms, I think sometimes you meet a lot of people that think they know everything. Even in my age group, I'll say I never know
am
it.
a retired
I'm always learning.
Oh,
Oh,
so
Heather's
Frida says it's 98 degrees in Flagstaff
Yeah,
today.
it's been hot there
Girlfriend,
too.
get
Yeah,
out of there.
it's been
Holy
pretty
mackerel,
hot.
that's too hot.
But,
Woo.
Heather, she's retired civil service, DOD North. So okay, good deal.
San Diego. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you for your service because even in civil service, it's a service, man. And I'll tell you, it's tough sometimes. It's really tough, especially if you're out there working.
Exactly, Mobile Tech. That's what he says on his
I
videos.
make mistakes, so you don't have to. Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
There's another key piece of info.
Exactly.
We're always gonna make mistakes, and like
Well,
where I work, I make mistakes, but try not to get people geared up on making mistakes. If you make a mistake, let's just
fix
correct it
it.
and get it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you're dealing with sometimes equipment and chemicals, like where we work, it's not always the person. You're doing the job like it needs, but the chemicals go bad or moisture. Our stuff that we work with, a lot of it was hydroscopic, and it was just difficult a lot of times. And when you got it right, though, it was great.
Oh my God. She's up there in the mountains and it's still
7,500
hot.
is still hot.
Whoa.
You need to get up to Laramie over to Wyoming and get into some of them high mountains, or in Colorado around 10,000. But some people, you get older,
Yeah.
you can't handle those high elevations.
Yeah, a friend of ours, he can't do it anymore.
I know we liked it over in the Longhorn Mountains in Wyoming.
yeah.
Longhorn Mountains are beautiful, man. Holy mackerel.
Uh,
You gotta
is
get up around 8,000 to get cool.
it is tough, especially as a quality control specialist.
In hazmat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. On active duty in the Navy, I was a QA specialist. I was a QA
Yeah.
inspector. Then I went to a QA specialist, and my job was that was difficult with a lot of pressure, man. A lot of
Well,
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did many jobs for the Navy. With my background, I did many jobs.
I love the.
Leadville,
Oh, yeah.
10,000
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah, that would probably
Lots of folks
that would
go
pretty
there.
nice and cool there.
Mm-hmm.
Providing ain't no forest fires burning around it. But Colorado's been pretty. I
Exactly.
think it's been pretty wet this year in the central part of the nation down there.
Yeah.
I know they've had some fires over in Kansas and Nebraska and a few of those places, but I don't know how bad it's been down there.
Not as bad as Canada.
Hmm.
Lord have mercy. That whole place is. Jeez.
Yeah, Canada's, Quebec's burning over there. Ontario's burning. British Columbia burning. Vancouver had some fires. The Burns fire, or Burns Creek fire, or something
I
like
don't
that.
know. You did the study on the
I can't
fires
remember all the
today.
different fires. It's a whole bunch of them, and there's one over there still burning out of control, and it's a big one.
For the what? For the aged.
Yeah.
Work closely with Oh,
Kevin Cook, I'm in
yeah.
construction superintendent building home for the age. Work closely with interior designers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
It was a fun job, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
It
she's
was.
always working late. If her day was 8 hours, it was usually 12.
Well,
I always
yeah.
walked on the beach by myself. We lived at the beach
Oh,
back in
he
those days.
did not.
A lot of times I went on the beach. I took Kaylin with me. We'd walk the
Not
beach.
every day by himself.
We'd walk the beach and tell those girls to get their tops on.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
European
man.
girls, they come and stay at some of those
Yeah.
homes. Where we live, there's a lot of beaches on the house. People renting their homes out. So I'd take Kaylin over every once in a while. We'd walk the beach.
You
In the
mean
mornings.
houses on the beach? You
Yeah.
said beaches on the house.
Beaches on the house. I'm still asleep. Yeah, but it was nice. And I'd take him to the playground and all that and bring him home for lunch.
Yeah.
If it was too hot, I wouldn't take him out there.
No. But he loves the beach.
Oh, yeah, he went in the Navy. He's in the Navy now.
Yep.
I never.
But he's stationed in Colorado at the Space Center.
He's in the Space Force.
We don't, yeah.
We don't understand all that. Ain't nobody had. I guess they use all services for the Space Force.
I guess.
I guess you got to know how
It's
somebody.
a new deal, I guess. I don't know. Beats me.
Yeah.
And I can't never get him on the phone. You know.
Yeah.
So
I think we lost our.
maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try tomorrow to call him.
Yeah, you know how it is when you're 20 something.
Oh yeah. 22. You don't want to talk to your grandparents. Oh my gosh, that would be horrible.
I don't think he's like that. I think he's just busy with his stuff, and that's the way it is. That's I guess that's the way we were with kids. I don't know. When I seen grandparents, somebody come around, I was ready to say, "Come talk to me" or something.
Yeah.
Take this trash or wreck that yard. Something.
Just for your information, Trump.
Yeah, he initiated the Space Force. Yeah, it was.
That's good.
They had tried something like that before, but I think was the final signature to enact it as law. That has to. I don't think it's any one person creates it. I think it's enacted through Congress and it was approved.
Yeah.
Because you had to have set up for the funding and all that.
We have 30 on here.
30 people, man.
Yeah.
Y'all not taking a nap today? I fell asleep earlier, man. I conked out.
I could see before we started the show. I could see the mountains behind us.
That's pretty.
It's pretty.
You can take them out there and show them around.
Y'all want to go see the outside?
You
Go
gotta-
see what our view is.
See what our view is. It's one of them kind of days. I don't know.
Like I have to put on a sweatshirt jacket.
Yeah, it's nice and cool. We got a burner on the stove just to knock the chill off because it drops down to about 60 in here, which is fine. But we like it, comfortable. So we cut a burner on the stove. That way you gotta. Because our furnace don't work. We're gonna rip that out anyway. Our furnace.
We're used to falling 70 degrees.
We like them 70s. Not much rain when we can get it, but this one has been totally out of character for us.
Yeah.
Totally not.
We've had to learn some stuff up here.
Yeah, we've had. I think I'll be reading real hard at Farmer's Almanac before I come back again. I definitely want to come back when it's a more sunnier weather pattern.
And y'all do realize now they're not going to be able to hear you when I go out because
I won't be talking.
Okay.
You can look at it on there. You can see.
All right.
You ain't gonna be out there that long. It's cold out there.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Minutes walking around the rig.
Yep.
Parked here by the river where they pile up some gravel for road use, I guess.
Yeah.
It's free. So they tell them that.
Yes, this is a free area for parking. Y'all know that's what our channel is all about. We like to be free and we like free places to camp. Okay, I don't know if you can see. See, there's the top of a mountain right there. Yeah, it's quite foggy today. Or low clouds. We don't know what this is. But there is a huge mountain over there. I could see it earlier today. But yeah, this is the free parking area. And that is Prince William Sound right out there. I mean, if we could see, I'd be showing y'all a gorgeous place. And we think that there are tanks across the way for the pipeline. They put the fuel in there. Oh, you can start to see the mountains over here. We got some huge mountains around us, if we could see them. But yeah, I mean, a lot of folks left. There were probably 5 other rigs over here and a couple more back over in here. But yeah, I guess we're all just waiting it out. I don't know. And there's Kim and Daryl. So yeah, it's rainy and icky. And where's the Starlink? It blends in so well. There it is. It does blend in. But yeah, I mean, and it's super green here. Super green. You just can't see anything. That's all right. Hopefully in a couple days it'll clear up and we'll be able to see. Yep. All right, y'all. It's kind of chilly out here and wet. I'm going to take you back in. Oh. Okay, Mr. Childers.
I couldn't hear you on our TV.
Really?
Couldn't hear that. Cut it off and cut it back on. See. I guess they're hearing you. Nobody said they couldn't hear us.
They said they lost connection. I don't know. I hope they seen that. Wow. It didn't lose it on my phone. Anyway, y'all.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Y'all, we're going to get him a t-shirt that says that.
I don't know.
There it is.
You get no sound though.
We're muted.
Well, I unmuted it. It still wasn't nothing.
I don't know.
How about you, Daryl? Can you hear me over there? Testing 1, 2, 3.
You guys.
Told me that the big oil spill did not actually happen in Valdez. Happened out in the ocean. All the details.
Out from
It's
there.
An interesting story. Oh yeah, it's. I guess some of that oil washed up in here too with the tides.
Oh, I can see and hear. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Do what
Hey,
you're
Carl.
told to do. Carl said, "Do what you do. That's right. Do what you're supposed to do." Yeah.
I seen everything.
outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
We,
Told me about all of the bears. Lots of bear stories.
we ain't seen
Well,
hardly
we
no
haven't
bears.
hardly any.
Well, the fish aren't in.
Yeah,
They say it might be toward the end of July before the fish start coming back in.
and that is not cool.
Yeah, that's strange, and it's so late like that. But that's the way it is because the rivers, I guess, are.
Usually the 4th of July is the big weekend here.
Yeah, it's the big time to be catching them, but they're not in. Strange.
What are you doing?
Strange days.
What? Oh. I think it was where I am that I lost connect. Oh, probably. Oh, you're riding. She's riding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know why we don't
you
have no
hear
sound
it
over here.
just fine. I don't
They're
know.
hearing us good there, so that's
That's
all I care
good.
about.
That's right. As long as y'all
Well,
can hear us, we're good.
But
We're
this,
good.
This one you might have to take down for no sound.
No,
Well-
they can all hear us.
But oh,
They can all
they're
hear
hearing
us.
We'll have to come back and run back and see if it does
Yeah.
pop up.
Yeah. What did Tennessee and I'm lost.
Carl, we messed up there. We don't know what you're talking
Working good now. Hi, Bobby and
about.
Sharon.
Well, he said Alaska. I don't know Alaska.
Okay, catch part.
Uh,
Yep. We haven't been on long. You're good.
Are
You're
you going
good.
to see the Valdez Glacier? Didn't we have some friends to go see that? And they said that road was really bad. I think there's some construction work going on around there.
Yeah.
That's what our friends were talking about.
But they did tell us we could go down to where the park is, where the ferry is,
Mm-hmm.
and walk that path up to the top,
Mm-hmm.
and we could see.
Well, you can't see nothing if it's so cloudy.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't even
Jeez,
know
we
where
can't
we're at
even
yet because
see
you
the-
can't see a whole lot. Get no reference point. We did see where the across the bay here on the other side where the pipeline comes
Yeah, I
in.
told them that. Yeah.
And they got a bunch of tanks out there. But
Yeah.
okay, we'll see it if we can.
Nick,
But we're not going to stay here
you
2 weeks
guys
waiting for the
to
fish to come.
see-
I mean, that's just look. We're gonna have to start working our way probably up the road. Because the weather's
Yes.
actually nicer north of us here.
Seriously,
It's really
It's-
nice.
it's
Nicer.
great
It's
in
warmer.
Fairbanks.
Just what we prefer to have. Yeah. So
I'd love to see that glacier because that's
Yeah.
the one that
Well-
you can really see the crevices and everything in it.
what was the one we seen coming in?
That was the
At Thompson Pass.
Oh, Daryl, what was the name of that? Wellington,
Wellington-
or something like that.
Wellington Glacier. There's a ton of them here,
Oh, a lot.
and I think we're going to stop at Wrangell on the way out and park our rigs and drive over there.
Yes.
Because they don't have no roads or nothing into it.
Well, there's a one.
But there is
one-lane
now that
bridge.
depends on if you can even see the mountains. I'm not driving down there if you can't even see the mountains and there's no views. What's the point? It's just wasting fuel.
Okay, another place off my list.
Y'all see the way she does? I give her a warning. I'll drive you down there. Then you're gonna be fussing because you can't see nothing. And that's about a 60-mile, 80-mile round trip.
It is.
So if you knew what you sound like when you said that,
Oh, please.
they'll
Please,
sound,
please. I'm
see
disappointed.
how she's
That's what I
spoiled?
am.
She's spoiled.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed
spoiled.
that I can't see anything. So, and everybody before us, we watched all of their videos and they were here at the same time. And it's like, nope, y'all aren't going to see bears. You're not even going to see one eagle.
We have seen eagles. We seen them when we were on Kenai. They were right there all
One.
around. No, they were all around us.
Well, they were all around us, but we couldn't see them. I seen one on a pole.
They were flying all over us and all around. If you would have walked out across that marsh area, you'd seen all kinds out there on the river.
Walk out across the marsh area. You see how he does? Oh my gosh. Yes, we need to head that way. Pretty weather.
Yeah, the weather's nicer north of us here. We're hoping to have some nice weather. I looked before. Well, never mind. I talked about earlier in the video how the weather just went.
Yeah. We did. We seen eagles. But I mean, I want to see an eagle
Flying down and grabbing some
grabbing
fish.
some fish. Yeah, some kind of action.
She's Action Jackson. Here.
Well, our audience wants to see action too.
Yeah.
That's what YouTube is all about, the drama and the,
Yep. Hey,
Spill the
I'll
beans
video
kinda
you
thing.
going out there and then getting in that water and coming
I'm
back
not
out.
getting in that water.
That would be some action.
That would be. But yeah, I think
Exxon
if we,
Valdez, yeah.
yeah,
That
I
was the
think
name of
if
the ship,
we
I
if we go to the fish hatchery, we'll be able to see something.
RV cooking with them, we did see eagles. That's right.
Apparently, we're not guaranteed to see any kind of wildlife here. I did see a rabbit yesterday.
Yeah, she spent 30 minutes videoing a rabbit
I
hopping
did
around.
not.
You talking about some crazy wanting to see nature. I'm gonna have to take her to the zoo
Hey.
here in Alaska before I leave.
The zoo.
Yeah.
That's not out in the wild. I want to see them in the wild.
Well, the only thing I know to do is to carry a box of steaks with you up the side of a mountain,
Yeah, I
And
got
I can be-
salmon in there.
and I can be
could just-
video. Yeah, you can take some
You know,
salmon.
that's what I told Kim. I said, I'm going to crack the window over there and put the salmon, the sockeye in my air fryer and conjure me up a bear.
Well, the lady at the store yesterday said that they were there in their store, and a black bear comes in their store.
Yeah, walks right in the front
Well,
door.
they come to Valdez all the time because you can see all the bear boxes around for the trash.
Yes, yes.
The trasher actually built big bear boxes, so
Yes.
the bears can't get into them.
Yes.
Yep, that's what they got. And they got daily trash cans with a chain on the lid, but they empty those every day. You can tell they do that. They don't leave them out where the bears can get into them.
Where is your boondocking location right now?
Glacier View Riverbed. Right out, we're about 4 miles out north of town.
It's on Overlander.
It's on Overlander. It's on the left side of Prince William Bay here. We can see the bay right out there. Now, what it's called, Prince William? Is that what it is?
Yes. Prince William, yeah.
Carl says, keep your britches on. We've seen enough weather. Oh, wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah. RV cooking. Well, even the bears in Brooks Falls aren't catching any fish. They're all out there. You can pull it up on National Explorer or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a website on YouTube. You can watch them live.
It's a live cam.
But man, I tell you what, they ain't catching no fish either. They ain't come in.
It's crazy.
Everything's dependent on these salmon runs that come through up in these bays.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the orcas out here, you got the walruses out here, you got the sea lions out here. I mean, you got all this stuff out here. The otters, they all run around. You know how otters are.
Well, we'll see those last three you mentioned when we go to the fish hatchery.
Yeah, we'll see all those in the fish hatchery.
But I would like to see an orca
Yeah.
jump out of the water. That would be awesome. I mean, we see them blowing their blowing air up when we were on our little boat cruise, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There is a campground there that has
Bunny all over. It must have been one we were near yesterday.
yeah.
We were near the Bear Claw.
Yeah.
Up the road from it was the laundromat we went to. Nice little laundromat.
Yep, the Harbor Laundromat. That was pretty.
It was nice and clean.
Yeah.
They have a lodge there, so they keep their laundromat clean.
And they only had 3 dryers that didn't work out of the
There was at least 10 in
10.
there.
Yeah, out of 10.
Princess William Sound, did they get woke? I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know.
William Sound to Princess. Didn't I say Prince?
Prince William Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, Daryl. Funny. Oh. Well, it was pretty the day we got here.
Yeah, it was. Well,
That
was
happens
yesterday.
to us every time.
Was that
Day before
Day
yesterday.
before yesterday. I lose track
Yeah.
of time.
That was Thursday when we got here.
Okay. Well,
So.
I think it's probably going to rain some more. It hasn't really been like a downpour. It's just been cloudy.
They call it misting up here.
Misting. You know. But hey, it's cool.
That's right. We don't have to worry about being hot.
50s in the day and 50 at night. Ain't
Well, it's
too
been in the
much.
40s.
In the 40s
High
last night.
40s, yeah.
High 40s. I guess that's just going to be the way it's going to be.
Hey.
It's been the way it's been, well, except for our over in Palmer now. That time over there we had like
Yeah.
2. We were there for 4 days, and we had like 2 kind of sunny days. It was nice.
Yes, it
It
was.
was
It was
comfortable
very
in the 60s.
nice.
On July 4th, it was nice.
Yep.
That's where, if you seen on TV, they were shooting the cars off. We didn't go to it because there were so many people out there. But we watched that on TV. That's pretty cool.
Kim said she messed up and said that.
Oh, that's where it come from.
Yeah, old Prince out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we get near, it seems like we get out here near the coast and the water, all around Alaska here. Homer, Kenai,
Even when we went on our tour.
on our cruise, I mean, everything. Now, we did have a couple nice days before the cruise when we camped at Moose Pass. It was really nice. So we've had well,
It will
I'll
be.
say at least maybe 2 weeks of pretty nice weather.
Yes.
At least
the
2
whole
weeks.
time.
The whole time. Actually almost, 2 months?
Yeah.
The 14th will be 2 months. So we got into Canada. Well, actually, our drive up, we didn't hit but a little bit of sprinkle one day, a couple of
Right.
days. It was
Yeah,
pretty nice.
it was pretty nice in
and
Canada.
sunny. It was nice and sunny.
Yeah.
Not too hot, not too cold. It was in the 50s. It was nice.
And when we crossed over the border, that's when all the fires started.
We were coming up, the fires were starting. They said they started a month early this year. Because Canada, my understanding, has forest fires every year.
Salmon
It's a normal
came
thing.
in late when I was there. July, I think. And there was 1,000,000 of them.
Oh, there's millions of them. That's what they're saying.
Oh, we've been watching the videos and we just want to see it.
Nick Anderson, 101 degrees in Huntsville, Texas.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's too friggin' hot.
That's what you got AC for. We lived in where it's hot for a long time. Raised in the heat. The hottest place I ever been though was Saudi Arabia. That place was hot, man. When I was in the Navy, I spent a year over there. That place was hot. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. That's why they wear those white gowns and they're loose.
Yeah.
So their bodies will stay.
Yeah, they ain't go commando.
Keep coolness. Yeah. That's the way to dress over there, man. The real baggy pants, keep cool.
Yeah. Looks like a genie.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Well.
So we're having supper at what time? About an hour from now?
Uh-huh.
Man, you're good. I guess what we having? Tell them what we having.
I told him we're having sockeye salmon cooked in the air fryer. I'm going to crack the window so I can have a bear right outside.
Get the bears up. We'll do bear viewing. We got lots of windows. We'll do some bear viewing.
Some
That's all right.
cauliflower rice and green beans.
Oh, green beans. I love my green beans.
It's a keto night.
Do I have any beets down there?
You can have beets if you want beets.
Man, I love beets, man.
I don't like beets with salmon, but
I like
if that's what you
I
want.
like beets with anything. Beets are good for you.
They're good for you. But you should, well,
I'll have the green beans. That's fine.
it's all good. Hey, I'll fix whatever you want. It's a quick dinner tonight because it only takes about 5 to 6 minutes to fix the salmon.
Yeah, well, we're going to try to find us a couple good movies. My understanding is they're having some kind of strike when writers and actors and well, at least we've been them making no more 20-something crappy movies. Most of the
We
movies
watch
I've
the
seen,
old stuff anyway.
I like watching the older stuff. It's better. I think. It's
Yeah.
better. I don't know.
Yeah,
You know, I like. Well, a lot of those actors I like to watch, they're in their 30s now. They do a pretty good job. I like a lot of those shows.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all pray that we get some sunshine. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It can be cloudy.
Nick Anderson said the only time they've been here, they only see one black bear.
Oh, wow. Hey, Joyce.
Joyce is like me. She loves beets. I love beets, man. I love them pickled.
Well, I like beets.
They used to have them where I could get them in a jar and they were sour.
Oh, my gosh.
Pickled.
They were pickled. They
Man,
were
them
really
things
good. I
They-
did like
They had
those.
like a syrup with them. Not much sugar, but they were good, man.
Yeah. Kim.
Daryl says he'll be right over with some green beans.
Yeah, uh-huh. He hates green beans.
It's all right, Daryl. I'll eat your share.
Oh, we did go and eat yesterday and met up with some other friends that we met at the rally.
Yeah.
And that was fun last night. I had a taco salad, and I'm not kidding. That bowl was that big around, and it was full.
I will say this. Go ahead.
I couldn't eat it all. I gave him some. He couldn't eat the rest of it either. It was a big salad.
Well, it was big. I couldn't.
But you had a big burrito.
I had that burrito. It was really good. It had a lot of chunky chicken in it.
What was that called? Nate's? Nat?
Nat's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nat something.
Kim knows.
She knows, yes. What?
Pounds.
What'd she say?
She says the tomatoes. Oh, Kim,
Oh,
we did go to
gosh.
Safeway. Sharon, I want to get her some ice cream.
No.
So we went over to Safeway. I told her to go get her some ice cream. Because I had me some ice cream. Well, I did have some. She finished that off last night. But anyway, she goes to get some ice cream. Guess how much it was for a little thing of ice cream?
A pint. A little pint.
Regular ice cream, wasn't it?
No, it was the keto. That's
Oh, the
all I
keto.
eat. Or the low carb.
Why didn't you get me some regular ice cream?
Because it was $8 a damn thing.
Oh, so how much was your little thing of
$10.
$10.
$10, y'all.
Yeah, food
right.
is around here is
Woo.
expensive, buddy. You better be bringing some food with you, an ice cream maker to boot.
Yeah, and Kim, there were no tomatoes when I went in there. So somebody bought that
One tomato.
$8.99 tomato. Good grief.
I think a guy can make a fortune up here raising. If you had any farmers market skills, get you a couple greenhouses and put them up, and start the spring of the year. You make a
Man.
killing selling your vegetables when they come in.
She says it was very big.
The Nat Shack.
The Nat Shack, yeah.
Wasn't no gnats or
Yeah.
nothing there.
Well, it was a
It was real neat.
it was a food truck.
It was a food truck. It was
Parking
a food,
area.
Connex food truck area.
Yeah.
Connex boxes with
It was
food.
great.
Yeah, the one place wasn't open. That's where I wanted to eat. The one that wasn't open now. But anyway.
That was the crepe.
The
crepe.
Yeah, I wanted to try some stuff from
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But it's all good. The food was good
Okay.
yesterday. People were real nice.
Ate her food truck court. Yeah, the food truck court.
Yeah, we've met quite a few people from Ohio in our travels up
yes.
here. And
There was a lot of people from Ohio.
They've all been really
At the
nice.
rally, yeah.
They've all been really nice folks. So you Ohio people, you keep it up. Y'all
That's
real
right.
nice folks. Real nice folks. Had a good time.
And a lot of Florida people.
Yeah, quite a few Florida people.
There were more people from Florida at the rally
than from
than
Texas.
anywhere else.
Was Florida number one? I thought
Florida
Alaska,
was number one.
excluding Alaska.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you exclude Alaska, because Alaska's right here. But yeah, Florida, I guess, was number one.
Yep.
For people at the rally.
And
That's all good.
then it was
They had one from Nevada.
one from Nevada, one from Louisiana. Guess who that was?
Yeah. And it was Ohio, had like 6 or so.
There were like 7 of us from Florida.
7 from Florida. Maybe
Yeah.
Ohio was just 4. And New Hampshire was 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
Texas, they only had what, 3?
3, I think. No,
Yeah.
no New Yorkers. No
No.
New Yorkers.
No.
South Dakota. I think it was a couple from South Dakota.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1 or 2 from California, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Well,
was
the
just
one that was
hodgepodge.
parked a couple
There was
down from us.
the one guy I was talking to that had a cowboy. He was from Arizona.
Uh-huh.
They were from Arizona. They were they live full time in Arizona. He's a rancher.
They have huge vegetables. Oh, we found out they have huge vegetables. But, yes, that's at the fair,
at the-
not in the grocery store where they
No,
truck
there's
it
nobody
in.
supplying the grocery store what we seen up here. It's all coming in.
And we haven't seen a vegetable stand yet.
Supposedly they have some kind of vegetable market in Anchorage, but
Yeah.
like the guy said, when they're here working through the year, the guy I talked to at the laundromat yesterday, he said, "Hey, they have a plane that has a bush plane. They fly over to Anchorage to resupply
Yeah.
in the winter,
Yep.
and everybody gets a hamburger from Whataburger or McDonald's or whatever not Whataburger, but Burger King.
Well, we do have a date.
They don't have nothing like this here.
We do have a date tonight around 7 o'clock to go down to the waterfront because that lady's going to give us some
Well,
fish.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not.
Oh, now.
She's gonna give me fish and stuff. I gotta clean it all. I ain't got no knives or nothing for none of that.
Oh.
You want to clean them?
No.
Then you can go get them if you want to clean them.
No.
But
She was going to give you some moose, too.
well, that's okay. I don't. That's not. They're nice folks. They
Yeah.
got their kids and all. Let them do their thing with their family.
Want me to mail you some ice cream? Yeah, that cost more than what the $10 was, but yeah.
Yeah, it ain't cheap shipping stuff in and out of this place. Mm-mm.
There was one from South Dakota, Daryl said.
Yeah, now I can see why the wage scale up here has to be high like it is.
Oh my gosh.
I can see why guys doing
Jeez.
carpentry and construction work are making $40-50 an hour. 'Cause
Well,
hell,
and they can only work, what, 4 months out of the year or
well,
something?
some of them have it set up where if they can get the structure up, then they can work on through the winter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how Stacy and Gary had theirs
Now,
done.
the framing guys, now I don't know, the guys I knew in Kings Bay, their family come up here. She said sometimes they would tarp it property with scaffolding,
Oh,
with tarps and stuff to work it.
wow.
But when it gets so cold, you can't do anything.
Well, true.
And it depends on where it is up here. Our understanding is here in Valdez, or Valdez, how you pronounce it, it don't get as cold here as it does up in Anchorage.
but it
it's-
snows here more.
Oh, this is a snow place, buddy.
Yes.
Those poles, we found out what them poles were that look like light poles that come over the road. Those are snow poles. So they know where the road's at. There we got reflectors on them. And they're about, what, 8 or 10 feet up?
Yeah, every bit of that.
Because you got to clear your rig because you got to drive under them. They're on around the edge of the road. So they're about 10 feet up, I would say. Maybe more than that. You don't want to be running off the road.
Hey, Teresa.
It might be 13.6. I mean, I don't know as high as a bridge because they're right there where they line. They go up and they bend and come over. You'll see them in one of our videos.
Cindy P. I have that recipe too. I should do that. I
Yes,
really should.
We should do shaved ice. I'll come to Alaska, bring your own shaved ice colors.
Okay, honey.
You could sell a cup of ice out there for $10. That'd pay for all of our fuel. We sell 100 shaves of ice. That's $1,000. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. You don't have a...
Feeling of... Uh-oh.
I don't know what that means.
Is that Kim or Daryl?
Glad I called you.
Teresa, glad I caught you.
That's
All
Teresa
we are
Childers.
Working Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Good deal. You do not have to feel a knife.
You don't have to have a
Fillet
fillet knife.
Right. But I prefer one.
Yeah, yeah.
RV Cooking with Kim.
Bringing ice to Alaska must be like taking sand to the beach. Of course.
Karen Murdoch.
I don't know who that was.
RV Cooking with Kim. Okay, fillet knife. Bringing ice to Alaska must be like taking sand to the beach. Exactly. Except here you'll get paid quite well for it.
Oh, boy. Well, on the tours out there, they take the ice field ice and bring it in.
So people can
Yeah.
check it out. The glacier ice, it breaks
Yes.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's really blue. It's got a blue color hue to it. Well, y'all seen it in the videos.
Hey, Kate-L.
She's laughing at Mobile Tech. All
Uh-huh.
right.
Well, y'all,
Anyway,
I don't know. Y'all got any more questions?
don't eat yellow ice. I always thought that was the best kind of ice to eat.
Yuck.
That yellow number 9, is that what they call that?
Oh, boy.
Y'all are just too funny.
So, anybody got any questions about boondocking or...
Yeah, this place
Where
we're
we're-
staying here, they hadn't said much about it, but it's free. You could probably get, this is as big as a campground area.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think it changes a little bit. Depends on how much water's in that river out there, because it's got several veins to it, and then they have trees washed
Right.
up on the dry areas. But I imagine they got a barrier kind of around this to keep the water from coming here, because I think the county or the state, the city uses this. They got a big old laydown area up the road here.
Yeah. But, when we
Mobile
got
Texas-
here on Thursday, it was fantastic.
We gotta go feed the dogs. Okay.
All right, Mobile Tech.
All right. So we're gonna roll out of here and have us some eats and watch a movie.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah.
we're probably going back to town tomorrow. We got some stuff we want to do.
Hopefully,
Yep.
it'll be somewhat better that we can
Hopefully
see.
get some videos before we leave here of the mountains and because it is beautiful here. I've seen pictures of it. Just we can't see none of it while we're here.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. Are you at...
Oh well, it's right up the road here from where we're at. The old town. It's right up the road here.
We haven't gotten to check that
We're
out
gonna check
yet
it
either.
out tomorrow or Monday or so when we go back to town. I seen it up there on the sign. It said the old Valdez.
Yeah.
And they have a road down to it. Okay.
So we walked the marina area yesterday, and that was pretty cool, seeing all the boats out there.
And they have a ferry hookup down there. You take a ferry
Yeah.
and I guess go somewhere.
And I was going to film that area
Yeah, we
too, but
She videoed the parking area for the boats.
yeah,
What was that called?
yeah, the marina out there.
Yeah, she videoed the marina and all. It's not as big as what they have in Seward, but this is nice. There are a lot of private boats out there. Just people come keep them here to go fishing.
Right.
So a lot of private boats, because you got to have a certain kind of license.
And
to
the
sell
thing
food and
is,
stuff here, sell from the ocean.
some of these people live in Fairbanks, and they just come down
Stay
to
here
do the fishing and
for
then
the-
go
for the
back
summer.
home.
And they spend time with their families down here. Some of them live on their boats. And they, when they leave, they go back to Fairbanks or wherever they're from
Right.
and continue on living through the winter.
Hey, y'all can
Okay.
have it. I'm not going to
Okay.
be here in the wintertime.
It's, it's, they
It's
showed us
cold enough for me
the
now.
pictures. The pictures we seen yesterday. The they have to tunnel into around everything here, because
Yeah.
it can be 6 to 10 foot high
Yeah.
around the buildings and the lodges and stuff. They can be up to the. One guy says it's up over the windows.
Yeah,
Up
on
to
the
the
second
roof.
floor.
It's up to the second floor.
That's no, 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 no,
That's a
no,
lot of
no.
snow. They say snowflakes here can be as big as an apple.
Yeah, round.
Round.
That is.
And then
That's
I seen a
crazy.
lady's picture that she showed us of a snowflake. You could see the snowflake. It was so big.
I mean, all the detail and everything.
You know
I was like,
what a
oh my gosh.
snowflake looks like through a microscope.
Jeez.
It's that big, a snowflake. I said, wow, that's amazing.
And she said some places get too cold up here for it to snow. And here in Valdez, it's perfect for snowing.
Yeah, and it stays around in the low 30s,
Yeah.
20s, and it's perfect, I guess, because of the way the water currents are.
Right.
The warm water in the winter and the winds blow, it makes it perfect
Yep.
for snow here.
And if we were in Indiana or North Carolina, with it being like this outside, we would think it was about to snow. I'm not into that.
It's probably the potato. That was one of them, and the Fat Mermaid was another one.
And the quiche or
So I
the
checked
crepe.
The
crepe was good.
pulled pork sandwich was $14.
Nothing's cheap. I mean, you've
Pulled,
just got
a
to.
pulled pork sandwich was $14, and it was $1 if you wanted sauce with it.
Yeah, you had to pay for everything else extra.
And the Coke was $3 or $4. I think a beer's $9 for a beer. It's just the food prices will really shock you here, but
Yeah.
people here make. I guess the wages are way higher.
They didn't. I mean, the guy in the laundromat, he didn't think anything of going down to the potato and getting his pork sandwich for $15. That was like normal for them. He misses McDonald's.
Yeah, he misses McDonald's.
I don't miss McDonald's.
But yeah, we don't. Yeah, but that's something
That's not enough.
he likes to do when he can. He likes to go. to
Yeah.
McDonald's. But they don't have nothing like that here. It's only a population of like 3,500 people.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, a lot of people work here for the oil pump places, and they got pumps they move oil around with, and they have all these different conglomerates. Corporations have employees here, and that type of sort of thing.
Oh yeah, the Fat Mermaid. Yeah.
Yeah, they had tunnels to the store in April. Yeah, I guess so.
It's crazy.
It's the way it is.
Wow.
It's the life you live here. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
why a
come
lot
visit.
of people. That's why a lot of people only stay a couple years and they leave.
True.
Now, if you come up here and you got your RV and you got a place to put it where you can live reasonable, and you don't mind doing some good work, I mean, you can work every summer up here and make. Chris
make good money.
Chris Penn told us he'd made really good money for the
Yeah.
5 months he was here. I think
Yeah.
is what he said. You can do that. But hey,
That's when there was Chris and G. She
And,
worked in the bar as a bartender, and he was on a fishing boat.
yeah,
And they
it's
made
that.
really good money.
Yeah, Kim, that was the Fat Mermaid. That was the name of the
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The potato, the Fat Mermaid, and there was a couple other ones.
And you had something, Aunt Betty, Aunt something.
Yeah.
I forget what the
Betsy,
name of
there
it.
was one as a cook truck. The cook truck was by the when we went to the novelty store.
Uh-huh.
Right beside that was Betty's.
Yeah.
It was Betty's.
Yeah.
When that name
Aunt
of it?
Betty's?
No, it was called Betty's.
I don't know. I don't
Betty's
know.
food truck or something like that. I don't know.
At least the food is good. The food is good here.
Yeah,
It is good.
most of the food we had has been pretty good.
My
But it was $40 for us to eat there yesterday.
yeah.
It was 40.
But the salad was enough for all four of us to eat it.
Well, it was two of them. Well, if I'd been hungry now, if I'd known it was that big, you just
might
don't.
have
Sometimes
just-
you don't know the portion size. I mean,
Right.
you're paying a price. That's the price. But that's the first place we've ate.
Thank
where,
you.
Where we've had the biggest food for the amount
Food.
we paid.
Right.
I thought that was
Yes.
decent then.
Yes. I mean, I didn't think it was too bad when we were in Talkeetna. the little food trucks and everything there.
Yeah, that
That
wasn't bad.
was
I think I spent about $50
total. And we
when I was
went to
going to
3 different trucks.
different trucks. Yeah, a couple different trucks. I went to got things to try out for all 3 of us. Daryl wasn't with us, but it was fun. We had a good time. It was sunny. It was warm there.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad at all. And the thing about that day was perfect because there wasn't no tour buses there.
Yeah, it
was
was
just people coming to visit in their
fantastic.
cars. You didn't have 80 people getting off a tour bus.
Yeah. He says the prices are like California, and you don't know what you're going to get.
Cindy P says her husband was offered a job on the pipeline and says it was too cold there. Yeah, it is cold.
Whew, I
But
don't know
they
how
have,
people do it.
They have these big pumping stations, and a lot of that's in buildings.
Yeah.
And they just have to have guys to maintain all that. So you're working in the warmth. I don't think they do. You'd have to set up tents and stuff to be working outside somewhere.
Gosh. I mean, Stacy and Gary, their garage wasn't finished. And they have a heated garage. But it wasn't finished when they wanted it to be finished.
That was finished before the house, so they stayed in there.
But she said they had to stay in the RV at 24 below zero for a couple days.
And that was hard.
And said that all the water coming out of the pipes was like slushies. Man, I don't want that. That's just not comfortable to me.
A lot of work to keep a lot of work to stay warm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Y'all
he
have a
put
good evening.
underpinning and everything.
Got to run. Wish I was there. All right, Nick. Y'all take care, everybody. Don't
Yep.
get too hot down there.
That's right. Stay cool as
Yep.
possible.
All y'all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
We're trying to stay
Yeah.
warm. Y'all trying to stay cool. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, we're not in the heat. We're not in the fires.
Yeah.
So we're pretty good. We're blessed.
All right, y'all. Well,
Okay.
we're going
God
to go
bless
so
you.
I can cook dinner.
All right. Take care. God bless.
Have a nice week. Bye.